All right, what's good with it, Black Goose TV family? I thought it was only right to go ahead and end this particular night when it comes to the reaction videos on my number one favorite fighter. Now, he may not be my number one favorite fighter now, but obviously Adrien Broner was one of the guys who, I'm not going to say got me into boxing, but he was one of the people who made me a diehard fan of boxing, how crazy as that may sound. And a lot of y'all probably heard that and be like, nigga, there goes all your credibility fluids. Adrien Broner is your top guy when it comes to who you love the most. Yes, Adrien Broner, I can't even explain the history of, you know what I'm saying, my journey of being a fan of Broner. So I'm not going to get into that, but I'm just happy to hear what I've been hearing from Broner, man. He's, last couple years, last year and a half, he's been going through a whole lot. And he always goes through a lot, right? If you're a Broner fan, he's always in some bullshit. But, me personally, similar to how I felt about Tevin Farmer, I thought this was a time for, a guy like Tevin Farmer, a guy like Adrien Broner to go ahead and make a resurgence in the respective weight divisions. Obviously, they're different weight divisions, but in the respective weight divisions, because it's a time that they can make a lot of money because it's wide open for them to do so. Unfortunately, Adrien Broner he's nowhere on the same trajectory as Tevin Farmer. Tevin Farmer keeps himself in shape all the time. Adrien Broner, though, his problem was just staying off the bullshit. Stop doing all the bullshit. You guys know I dropped a video last week saying Adrien Broner is finally back training, getting in shape, and hoping to make a return this year. That's something that's been speculated for I don't know how the fuck long. But we finally have proof that he's actually back in the gym and doing his thing, and he is gearing toward a 2022 return. Yay, I'm ecstatic. Woo. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I'm very happy about that. You guys check out the video that I dropped on that if you want to know the nitty-gritty and the details for that. And I love saying the nitty-gritty, the analytical side of the game, the details for that, because I had one comment and they get on me because of that. And now I'm going to say it all the time because I'm like, this shit is for you, bitch ass nigga. But Broner is now kind of, he's putting himself back out there in the spotlight. He hasn't really, been doing interviews. He hasn't really been at fights like that. Or if he has been, he hasn't really been doing, the after interviews, other fights like he used to do on a regularly, especially in the last year or so. But this is one of the most recent interviews of Broner. He's asked about the Bivol Canelo fight. He's also asked about Devin Haney and Kambosos. It's not a long video at all. It's actually pretty short. But anything Adrien Broner right now, I'm going to react to. I don't care if you guys don't want to hear it. If you feel like he's washed, why the fuck you even listening to this bum? He's always going to have a special place when it comes to my love for boxers. So with that being said, let's go ahead and listen to the motherfucking Adrien Broner can man himself and see his mystical Mac predictions when it comes to Bivol versus Canelo and Kambosos versus Haney. Let's get it.
Marcus Hayes, Fight Hub TV here with the one and only AB. What's up, AB?
AB.
I know everybody is going to be so happy, man, to see you. What's life been like? How you been, bro?
See you, brother.
I'm just living this thing we call life, man.
Living that thing we call life.
Stress-free and blessed.
Stress-free and blessed, man.
Good to hear.
We got a lot of good stuff going on. We got Bivol versus Canelo. I know everybody wants to know your opinion on that. What do you think about that matchup?
Canelo, man.
Easy work for Canelo.
Yeah.
Is there any scenario where Bivol puts up a good?
Can I say this real quick? This is just this is off of a minute clip, right? We're a minute into it. Really, the whole thing is barely 2 minutes, so this is speculation. But has Adrien Broner been humbled at something in his life? I remember these type of interviews. I remember when he's at fights. You know what I'm saying? He would be lit. He would be willing to talk, say anything. You can obviously tell him he's had a little drink, all this type of things. In this particular video, he looks subdued. He looks sober. He's not saying too much. He's being straight to the point. That is rare for AB. So are we seeing growth from him? Finally, did he finally say, I hit rock bottom and I can't do that shit no more? I don't know. It's only 2 minutes, so who knows? If this would have been 5 minutes, it could have obviously changed. But from this little bit I'm seeing, I'm like, God damn, this is a lot more subdued Adrien Broner. He's being very specific and straight to the point with his answer. It doesn't seem like he wants to be on camera. Like, that's not the AB I know.
Fight and maybe no way. Bivol's got no chance. How about we got another good fight coming up. We got Devin Haney going across the pond to go fight against George Kambosos. What do you think about that fight?
He won that fight.
You think Devin can take care of that?
Hell yeah.
What do you think about Kambosos saying that he's the emperor of the division since he beat Teofimo Lopez?
He fought a great fight. I like Kambosos. I actually trained on the side of him before, and he's a good hell of a fighter. but I just think Devin got a little bit more in his arsenal.
Do you think that it's going to be a tough fight for him to win going over to Australia?
Nah.
You say skills pay the bills, he going to get it done, huh?
Yeah.
Good, man.
All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and stop it there because obviously that's the end of the interview. Guys, what do you guys think about this? I'm going to be honest with you. This is the first time I ever seen a camera in front of AB, and AB looks as if he's like, why the fuck you interviewing me? Get this shit out. I don't want to talk about this. Like, I don't want to be interviewed. I'm here to watch the fights. I'm here to chill and leave. AB has never been that guy. As soon as the camera hits him, he's goofing, laughing. Yo, look, let me tell you my opinion. Let me talk the shit. It's the first time I've ever seen this. So, you know, I take it as one is two things, but I'm not even gonna go into the second thing. I'm gonna look at it as just one thing, and I want to look at it as a positive. He's turning his life around. He's serious. It seems like he's sober at the event. Maybe he's in the trajectory right now where he's ready to get everything together and be on it. He said he's stress-free, so part of it that probably has to do with dealing with his demons and getting them out the door. I don't know. All this is speculation, but I do want to say this, Broner. This is from me personally, a brother who's been around a lot of trauma, a brother who's seen people deal with trauma, a brother who's seen people try to make their way out of trauma. If what I'm saying is true, I want to do nothing but applaud you. It's a hard life. I don't give a fuck how much money you got in the bank. I don't care who's seen it, who's on your side, or what people think. It's a hard ass life. Anybody trying to tell you differently, it's because they're either too young to know it or they got a silver spoon in their mouth, and nigga, they've been protected from it. But in reality, real niggas, when they out here in this world, when they live in, nigga, you can't avoid the difficulties and the fucked up shit that hits you. So, AB, if you at the point where it seems like you really finally overcame, you got up over that hill, I just want to say nothing but, you know, praises, blessings, and salutations to you, brother, and I hope you continue to do it. I'm one of your biggest fans. I'm in your corner all the way. I salute you. As soon as you announce your first fight for 2022, you know your boy's gonna be going Fluids Lounge for it, and I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying, cheerleading and parading it all the way to the day, because, you know what I'm saying, ain't nothing feel better or look better than when you see a brother who dealt with a lot finally get that shit in control, because this life is fucked up and it's hard. And when you see someone be able to get in control of something that's out of their control, it is absolutely a miracle, in my opinion. And if you guys don't understand where I'm coming from, then you ain't had the type of life I had, or, you know, had the type of people around who had to experience certain things. So I'm not trying to say y'all should understand what I'm saying, but at the end of the day, AB, you always gonna be my favorite fighter, brother. I'm happy to hear you this way. I'm happy to see you this way. Keep pushing, keep going, and I can't wait to hear who you're gonna be fighting this year. You know what I'm saying? You're kind of in the same aspect as Big Baby Jarrell Miller, where I just want to see our young brothers win and come back, make a living for your family, and be able to ride off into the sunset, because ain't nothing better than that. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Respect to BlakGooseTV family. By the way, if y'all disagree with me, you can, you know, say, do it in the comments. I don't really care. It's my personal opinion. If y'all agree with me, do it in the comments. Y'all ain't part of the family, subscribe to the channel. Notification gang.